Good evening, happy Easter, 12th of April 2020. Oh, dearie me. So at the moment I'm on my way home from walking the dog. I'm currently by Crystal Palace Park, which by the way is still open at this time of night. Transport hub, good evening. And I'm looking like a bit of a burglar at the moment. I've got police down there. I've had police on the other side. So I know you can't see me too well because the lighting out here is rather bad. So yes, I hope we've had a nice Easter. Palm Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm not a religious guy, to be fair. Robert Madden, good evening to you. So I have spoken to Anton, for those who are wondering. He is alive. He doesn't sound too well at the moment. So what he's going to do is entirely up to him for following procedures. Whether he does or not is up to him, but I do wish him well. So today, I haven't seen as many people going out and about to the park as I would have thought I would, if that makes sense. I thought there was going to be a lot more people going to and from the park today. Maybe there were, maybe there weren't. I don't know. All I know is that today, apart from the fact that my 5-year-old woke up at the crack of arse this morning to do a quick reconnaissance of the living room to find out where everything was for the Easter egg hunt. Oh yeah, he's that clever. We also then spent the day eating chocolate, had the back door open, just having a chilled, relaxed kind of day, really. We did. We've had a good, relaxed day. Lighting because of a bus stop. Thank you, goodbye. We've played computer games on the Switches and on the Xbox and the PC, and we've had a bit of arguing. It's a typical day, really. Typical day, but a bit more chilled and relaxed. And of course, I done a lovely roast dinner, but unfortunately, I couldn't cook any lamb. I do like having lamb on an Easter Sunday, but obviously can't get hold of any lamb at the moment. But hey ho, that's not the end of the world. So the reason why I'm going to rant today is because, yet again, COVIDiots, and not just any COVIDiots, no, not just any COVIDiots, not the COVIDiots that think 5G is related to COVID-19 or the government, because it's related to that, but not them specifically. I'm talking about the COVIDiots who say to me all the time, do the research. Okay, when you say to me, do the research, where are your qualifications? Please enlighten me. Tell me what you've been reading and listening to which qualifies as research, because I will guarantee, in fact, you know what, I'll be willing to bet every single penny I have, which isn't much, that the most research people do into COVID-19 being linked to 5G is watching bullshit videos on either Facebook or YouTube. That is as good as research gets for people who are linking 5G to COVID-19. Your research literally consists of you sitting on the shitter while watching David Icke talk about contaminated 5G bats. That is your research. How can you tell me that when you leave school with one GCSE English E grade, right, that you know better than thousands of scientists globally? And how can you also tell me that there are scientists out there that say 5G is dangerous? They signed a petition, apparently. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm guaranteeing that a majority of people that signed this petition were not scientists. I could sign that petition and say I'm a scientist just to get the numbers up. I'm telling you, these people who believe 5G is connected to COVID-19 are as thick as two short planks. And I will quite happily say that to anyone who wishes to argue with me, whether it's to my face or otherwise. I really will. You have literally no common sense if you tell me that your level of research is what you say it is. It's not. It's really not. Oh, I done my research. I've looked into things. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You haven't read anything apart from watching a video made by some silly twat with a large beard and a bald head, and I wish I could remember his name, or some silly bitch also that's getting around Facebook, and David Icke. That does not constitute research. That constitutes you putting on a tinfoil hat and literally believing the bullshit that is being sold to you. You're the sort of people, if you tell me you've done your research, that you'll go to a pound shop and someone will tell you that works there, yes, don't worry, this thing here, it is £1. It is good, it's very good. Normally in every single shop, it is £100. Good quality. I sell to you for £1. And they sell hundreds of these items that are allegedly £100 normally. They sell them for £1, usually put together for the cost of 20p, and you're the sort of silly fucker that goes and buys it. Yeah, I've done the research. Yeah, of course you have. Yeah, you've done the research just like Hitler was friendly to Jews. Yeah? Think about it. Oh yeah, 5G is connected to COVID-19. I've done the research. You can't believe what the newspapers are saying to you. Okay. Okay. There's also an alien race that lives among us called the Zerbaloids, and they live deep underground, but no one ever sees them, and they're also in control of everything, and they're the reason why we lose our taste and our smell. Yeah. Another thing, right? Apparently 5G is responsible for people losing their sense of smell and sense of taste, also being linked to COVID-19. I'm going to tell you the exact reason why people lose their sense of smell and sense of taste. Okay, this is common sense. It doesn't take a scientist to figure this out. If you have a cold or the flu, what gets congested? Your nose, your sinuses. Right, so if you can't breathe through your nose, and most of the things you taste is actually irrelevant if you can't smell it, right? So if you have a respiratory illness, which means you then have congestion as well, and you can't breathe, which means you're gasping for air, you're not going to be tasting things, nor are you going to be smelling things, because you won't be breathing through your nose, you'll be gasping through your mouth, hence the loss of sense of smell, hence the loss of taste. This isn't rocket science, people. It's not something overly complicated. It's not. And it's not related to 5G, because apparently it is. According to certain people, it's related to 5G. I've lost my sense of smell. I can't taste anything. Cough. I wonder why. I wonder why you can't smell anything when you can't fucking breathe. I wonder why you can't taste nothing when you can't smell anything. Another reason why you probably can't taste nothing is because you're probably not eating anything, because you've got a throat that feels like a bloody bag of sandpaper. So of course you're not going to be eating anything either, hence I can't taste nothing. My God, I'm surrounded by moron after 5G moron and COVIDiot. And the thing is, all of these things I've encountered while being at home on Easter Sunday. I'm still surrounded by COVIDiots. Even when I'm not outside, I'm surrounded by COVIDiots. It is a virus. It is nasty. It is spread by people coming into contact with people, coughing and sneezing and not washing hands, and these things living on surfaces, and then you touching that surface and then touching your face, then touching your eye or breathing it in, and it's very contagious. This is how it gets around. This is how it is spreading so rapidly, and people don't seem to understand that. So the best thing we can all do is stay at, say it with me, boys and girls, I'm going to give it a 10-second pause, and please put in the comment section all together down below, what should we all do, boys and girls? Stay where? At home. We should all stay at home. And the thing is, I actually want two things to happen. This is what I want to happen. I want people today to either have literally taken the piss and gone out and had their barbecue and God knows what on Easter Sunday. I want them to take the piss. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone's saying it. Oh, you lot are wonderful. Okay. I wanted people to take the piss today because tomorrow, if people have taken the piss today, there will be an emergency meeting and they will say lockdown is what lockdown should be and you are all staying at home, otherwise you will be arrested unless you have an absolute 100% legit reason for being outside. This is what is going to happen. Or, failing that, if that doesn't happen, I want it to piss down with rain. And I'm not talking like a little bit of drizzle for a week. No, I want it to piss down in biblical proportions. I want it to rain so hard that there'll be animals going down the street 2 by 2, going to Noah's Ark. I want it to rain so hard that when I open my back door, I'll be listening to this. That's what I want to hear. Yes, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear heavy rain against my windows, and I want to see absolutely no one outside. Stay at home. It's nothing difficult. Seriously, we've been asked literally to sit on our backsides. We're not being asked to go to war. We're not being conscripted. We're not being asked to take arms, go for 10 weeks basic training and then be shipped over to Afghanistan. No, we're not being asked to fight for our country or kill people. No, we're literally being asked to do the simplest thing imaginable. Stay in bed. How difficult is that? If you can't work and you can't work from home, if you've been told to stay home for whatever the reason may be, then it's a simple thing is stay in your pajamas and stay at home, isn't it? It's a simple thing. We've been asked to do literally the easiest, most simplest thing, and people are not complying with that. And unfortunately, some people are not complying with it because they don't believe it's real. And again, why don't they believe it's real? Because they believe it's all made by the government to control us, allegedly, all because of 5G. Really? Hello, how are you, Laurie Beckett? Hi. Oh my God, I'm literally, whew, boy, oi, oi. I'm so sorry I can't get to reading all of these because my thumb can't stretch that far on the screen while holding my phone up. And these messages do disappear off the screen rather quickly. So I do apologize for that. But if you're watching this and you haven't caught me live, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. And thanks for joining me, by the way. Also, if you're new to this channel and you enjoy me ranting about this, that and the other, which I do on a regular basis, I have close to 300 videos in the archive, in the catalogue, which you can literally sift through one by one. Please feel free to subscribe at any point, hit the like button and hit share, because no one does me any bigger favors in life than really sharing the love. So if you can share one video, then that would be great. Anyway, look, I'm going to go. I wish everyone has an absolutely wonderful, happy Easter evening. Please remember to stay home, stay safe, wash your hands. Thank you very much. Good night. Love you lots. Mwah.